Hello and welcome to Carrot Town Garage. This is our video review of our 1975 Chevrolet Corvette Greenwood Wagon. Yes, it's a wagon. Not only is it a wagon, it's a really cool looking wagon. Well, I think so anyway. It's definitely going to be a Marmite car. There's going to be those of you out there who go, oh my god, that's hideous, it's heinous, why would somebody do that? And then there's me who just, I love quirky stuff. I literally, anything that's different I love, and I love a station wagon as well. I love this car. It's got like Joe 90 windows in the back. Now John Greenwood was a successful IMSA racer, and he did a lot of modified Corvettes, and he decided that a Corvette wagon, so that he could go on picnics with his girlfriend, was a good idea. Now Eckler's did a kit that you could buy, and you may see these on the internet, and they are ugly as heck because they have a very low roof line, and more importantly the rear hatch doesn't open, so you've still got to climb all your gear in behind the seats, whereas with this it's got an opening rear hatch, so it's a proper station wagon. The car's highly original. It's got a custom bonnet. The hood on the car is has special air vents in it. Now I don't know the full story on this car, but it's also very rare because the original car is now in Australia. The original, and this is believed to be the second car because this has 4 seats. So this is like a MGBGT in the back, so you've got a little bench seat in there. It's incredibly well finished, and it's proper 70s chintz, it really is. Standard 350 cubic inch engine. Now one of the things Greenwood were renowned for was turbo conversions. Now this does have a turbo sticker on the boot, however there isn't a turbo fitted to the engine now, but given the air vents on the bonnet, it could be that this did have a turbo at one point when it was new. But the standard of finish on the car is very high. She does start, she runs, and she moves about. One of the brakes is leaking fluid. I bought her about 3 years ago with the intention of fully restoring it. It was a barn find. It came from a collector up in upstate New York who had a phenomenal collection of Corvettes, absolutely phenomenal. Everything from Mako Sharks to the Corvette summer car, plus loads of single serial number C1, C2, C3s, etc. It's a massive collection, and this was tucked away in his collection, and I managed to acquire it from there. Again, I had the intention of restoring it, but with Carrot Town, things have taken off a little bit for us, as you've probably been noticing, so we have got a little bit too busy. So I'm going to put the car for sale, and hopefully somebody will take it and bring it back to how it should be. But she starts on the button, she doesn't smoke or anything like that, she runs really well. She has even the fuel tank is a custom fuel tank. It's out of a '69 Camaro with an extra bit of pipe welded onto the side so it can reach, so you can fill it up from the side. It's loads of really neat stuff that have gone into the thought process on this car to make it how it is. There's even a starter button in the ashtray. It's just lots of it's just really quite cool. Anyway, enough of me waffling. Let's go and have a look around the car and check her out. So here she is. So I'm going to show you all around the car. Like I said, she does want some restoration on here. Paintwork's pretty appalling. Front bumper there, as you can see, will want doing. Paint's all flat as a pancake. Yeah, as you'd expect. Still got the original single mirror. She's all really good underneath as well, which is always a bonus. It's really solid. There's the fuel cap. So whereas normally that would be on the boot lid at the back, but it's mounted there. Round the back of the car. There you can see, I mean, the lines on the car are just great. You know, it really does pop. I love this sort of Joe 90 Jerry Anderson style roof. I think it's awesome. And more importantly, we've got the Greenwood sticker embossed in there, as you can see that. The removable T-tops too, which is interesting because you can have a station wagon T-top. How cool's that? Now the bonnet, again, coming onto here, I normally would say look at the shine on that, but she's a bit flat and a little bit bubbly, micro blistery, but it is an interesting bonnet, or interesting hood I should say. So there we have our air intake on the front there. That's different, very different. Again, all the panels are really good. Even the doors line up really well as well on this, but she will want paintwork and everything on there. Right, let's have a look on the inside. Now this is where it gets really interesting. So here we are now. This is really interesting. So look at these seats. Now these are actually Corvette seats, and what they've done is they've used the original seat bases and backs and then covered them over with velour, and then had these custom button 1970s cushions built, which I think they just look great. They really do work. Not sure about the door cards, but steering wheel and column and everything. Most of the switch gear in here will want replacing, because it's just old, you know. It is old. It was fitted with electric windows as well. High tech in 1975. See all the headlining and everything back there. Like I say, the conversion is really good. And there, look at that, 4 seats. When was the last time you ever saw a C3 with 4 seats? Admittedly, like an MGBGT, but so cleverly done. Just brilliant. Look at that. And then your side panel windows. Just really, really clever. And the interior, the upholstery and everything survived really well when you consider, you know, this is 50 years old. Nearly. It's yeah, it's slightly crazy. It survived really well. Again, the door cards and everything. A lot of the upholstery just needs a good shampoo and a clean. One of the struts has come undone on the back, just wants screwing back on. There's a bracket up there, but that's the rear tailgate open, and then you've got your little parcel shelf there, which obviously your fuel tank sits underneath there. It's just so cool. And passenger seat. Now in here the starter button is there, so that's the starter button. They turn the ignition on, press the starter, and away you go. Yeah, I do love these seats. I think they're brilliant. Again, the passenger door card there, all really good. Right, while I'm here, let's lift up the engine bay and let's have a look under here. So we've got our Mickey Thompson valve covers on there. Again, under here it is really clean. It's just surface. Everything on in here is all surface. We fitted a brand new carb to her, new distributor, flushed the fuel tank out as well, because obviously she's been sat for a long time, and she's, like I say, she starts and runs lovely. You'll see on the video in a few minutes that she runs really, really well. We've mounted the a gel battery under the I say mounted, we've just temporarily put a gel battery under there. It wants but it's a good place to put it. It wants a proper mounting plate making for it, because obviously the battery would have been behind the driver's seat. And there you have it. That's our video review of our 1975 Chevrolet Corvette Greenwood Wagon. So cool, so cool. Should you have any more questions or anything, please give me a call. My name's Stuart. Our website is www.carrottowngarage.co.uk. Please check out our merchandise. We've got a car club and everything on there. We're very much a one-stop shop. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.